Welcome to day 5. This is our final day, but guess what? It's probably not going to be our final day. Woo! We just got here after a long call with Volkswagen. They are no longer delivering the parts to the dealership. They are bringing the parts directly from one of their 2 warehouses in the country to us right here. So no more pass and go, no more collect $200. The parts stop here. In the meantime, instead of Volkswagen parts, we have Goldwagen, Delaray Racing Developments. They are just bringing us parts all night, all morning. We are texting at midnight, 3 a.m., 7 a.m., and they have loaded up with tools. So we have a big selection. We have a brand new Energizer battery that fits with the VR6. That's it. Come, I'll go show you where we got with the rest of it. There's no interior. Some of the wiring is done. Engine is pretty much in, but we still have to tighten stuff down. We got the alternator in maybe, or we need to do some more mods there. The guys machined this adapter and got all of this stuff so we can have this somehow mounted. ECU is in, but I need to drill some more holes. Then it's tighten everything. Body panels, glass, we don't have glass. Interior in, the guys from Fantasy Rides are bringing the interior. They're going to take all of that insulation on themselves to save us time. Day 5.
Hello? We got a new helper today. I needed this to day 1.
If you have one small box, I'm going to cry. You have one little 30cm box.
Small box.
Oh! See, I thought the whole thing was going to be full apart.
I really was hoping.
Thankfully, Volkswagen standardized the wiring on this generation. So in the early 80s, they went to a standardized fuse panel, which was used everywhere in the world. There's an awesome website called a2resource.com, and they list every single pin, every single fuse, every single wire that comes out of it. So for these massive 100 wires, I can tell which every single one comes from which fuse through which relay. And now I've gone through and found 2 that match the criteria of being fused, the right amperage, etc. So that I can wire in the custom-made fuse and wiring harness from Matt at Eurocraft that we shipped from the USA. This was an original Passat harness from a complete car with AC and heated seats and all kinds of crap from Autohaus, literally straight out of a complete car. And then Matt hacked it back, added all these nice relays, fuses, and all I have to do is plug in a couple of wires to a safe location, and that's it. And that's a big key to this project. We are running the original VW ECU with immobilizer defeated, everything else, but it's just plug and play. And then with the Eurowise engine kit, we are literally using a factory engine, factory ECU, and taking the original harness and adapting it to fit, which makes it really easy in theory, but still 5 days is proving to be not so easy. Yeah. Everything's wired in theory. Mike just wired up the new battery terminals from Goldwagen. And this is my new VACCOM cable, so it's a Wi-Fi wireless. It's connected to the OBD port, the Matt from Eurocraft wired, and it is communicating. So now it's going to make a Wi-Fi network, and in theory, I can log in on my phone and communicate. All right, I'm communicating. Drivetrain, engine, that's it. Cool. So we're communicating. We can see the part number. We can see the custom code that Black Forest did, so it's now the component code is FSI swap. We have communication with the ECU, it has power. I'm scanning, so I can see everything that's wrong. So we've got accelerator position is wrong, intake air temp is wrong. Neither of those are connected, so that's what we expect. It's super cool. I mean, this is completely wireless on my iPhone. A Citi Golf care package. We don't know who from. Oh, cool.
That's so sweet, huh?
VR6 caps, snapbacks. Awesome. A set of glasses. Dub ink. All right. Thanks, Dub ink. Nice. We're running static. We've got a sweet Mk1 small bumper shirt. They are white shirts, so I'm going to wash myself very well before wearing them. But we are out of clean clothes, so hopefully they'll fit a few of us that came to do the challenge. Guys, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
The new OEM Volkswagen grille did not have tabs to attach the Citi emblem, so we're plastic welding the original, and we actually left it have some patina on there, so it's actually the original Citi emblem, so instead of a brand new one.
We're almost ready to test fire the motor. Bolting in this awesome TIG welded downpipe that Mike from Eurowise made up and then flew from America with. Right now I've just got a couple more bolts, and then we're gonna run through everything, double check it, and hopefully make vroom vroom noises. South African style, like where it sits on top.
Hold on. Let me model for you.
Well, that's why I keep wearing this one backwards, because it's such a high rise.
I do not want to see what I look like right now. That is the style, right? Like the hat perched. To my friends that work in the exhaust industry, your mufflers, I'm sure, are very wonderful. They are, but I just want to make this the loudest car ever, so we'll see what happens. Adam's like, do a muffler.
No, do a resonator.
Do a resonator. I agree.
One resonator.
Throwing a resonator in there's fine.
Again, remember,
Also-
I have a VR track car that I drive in wide open throttle all the time.
Also, earmuffs.
You'll want a resonator. You'll want a resonator.
I am connecting the fuel pump so that it will pump fuel. So, whenever you like, sir. It's been a really, really long 4.5, 5 days. I'm a little speechless. The motor's in, runs. I want to say that I knew it would. We tested it in the USA. The wiring, the motor mounts, everything was super well put together. There's no reason it shouldn't. But after the little starter mishap, with that not working, and then we switched out to the original one, it felt a little tense. So I am super relieved and a little emotional. I have so many people that are here helping, that are watching online, everything, and it's incredible. So we're just going to keep reassembling. We are going to go into a day 6. There are parts arriving from Volkswagen South Africa. It's 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm going to drive 2 hours to their main parts distribution center where the public, where the dealerships are not allowed to go. So I'm going to go there with special permission and collect the parts, bring them back here. We'll get them painted, we'll get them on. Tonight we're going to try and do the interior, finish up the wiring, dashboard, get some body panels on. There's so much to do, but I'm so excited that the motor runs. It feels like a car again. Yeah, thank you everyone for following along. Thanks to Speed and Sound for all these videos. It's amazing. There's more to come.